night, Saturday morning, depending on how you look at it. I'm at work because I volunteered to switch my hours to Monday through Friday night instead of Sunday through Thursday night, but it would have been Monday night through Thursday night, and because they didn't have any work on Sunday nights. So that was, I like money. And if I'm not doing anything else, I may as well be making money. It's supposed to rain most of the weekend, so that's probably going to interrupt the stuff that I want to do, even though one of the things that I wanted to do was have a date tomorrow night. I have had 4 girls agree to it, and 4 girls have blocked me, some of them in record time. So the random thing that is coming to mind is modern dating is a bit like trying to gently blow on a statue made of dust, and the second you give it any attention, it just crumbles. Like, I get it. I'm probably overstimulated and overstimulating other people because I'm overwired and I'm still venting off attention that I got from the last situation. And I also spend way too much time by myself. And if you spend way too much time by yourself, when you get around somebody, you're like, ooh, attention. So neither of those things are good. But I don't know that I would get the normal audience tonight because it's a weekend and, for most people. Whereas me, I'm off tomorrow night and Sunday night. I make it into a 3-day weekend because I don't really sleep on Mondays. But I might sleep if all it's going to do is rain. I don't know. I could have another bonfire in the rain. Maybe. I did that last time it rained on a Saturday night, and it was worth it because there is no storm that can put out my fires once they get going. And that's more or less how my emotions work too, but there are storms that can put them out because the other side is going to walk away. Because it takes 2 to do anything like that. But it's not that I have no part in that. I'm sure it's something I said every time. I try to think about what I say, but when I think about what I say, I'm not thinking about it for hours before I say something. I'm thinking about it much like I am now. There's a trickle through my brain, but I don't have much filter as it is. So if I offend you, good, fuck off. That's not really my problem. Hey, I have viewers. Nice. So tonight's shirt was advertised sort of as a demon, and it does look like a demon, but it's more of a ink splatter, but I like the colors, so wearing red tends to make me a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more full. Yeah, exactly. If I offend you, fuck off. If you're going to get pissed off, fuck off. I try not to curse too much on this channel, but none of my videos are made for kids. And some of the ones that are said as made for kids have more cursing than I ever do. So, fuck off. But, the people who are watching now, like, I have been gaining more subscribers and more views from doing these live streams, so cool. But, through the years, a lot of the people that are subscribers, I don't curse a whole lot on the channel. So when I do it every once in a while, it's going to be, kind of odd. I'm doing this stream late for me. Usually I do it about an hour ago, sometimes 2 hours ago, but the post office took longer tonight. And I wasn't sure if I was in the mood to do something tonight or not. But since I brought the thing to hold my phone on, I figured I'd go for it because why not? Water bottle's empty. I bring a cooler with extra water. It's Friday night. I do drink extra caffeine on Friday nights because I stay up all day Saturday. I expect to set up more Halloween decorations for my Halloween party over the weekend. I also want to do more finishing touches toward my dock. Yeah, I'm on the East Coast too. But I've been doing live stream around 1 o'clock as opposed to 3 o'clock. It's going on MDR. I assume that's a Marylander. I don't know. But assumptions make an ass out of me. But it's not an overly busy night. Usually, this night at work is slower than the rest of them because mail is more common beginning of the week and slows down as the week goes on. The post office doesn't operate on Sundays except to deliver Amazon, which is weird because Amazon don't even deliver it on Sunday. What do you call a black zookeeper? No idea, dude. I don't keep up too well on one line jokes, so uh, if you know any, feel free to say them. Like I don't censor anything, but YouTube does. I do. I censor trolls because I get a ton of trolls in here. I guess because I'm vertical live streaming because it promotes vertical live streaming over horizontal live streaming. I don't quite get, except the idea that more people are always going to view from your phone because the phone is more or less the. I mean, I use my phone for more stuff than the computer. I only get my computer out once in a great while to edit a video, and if it's going to rain all weekend, I might actually edit the Angry Manduke has road rage that I filmed on 4th of July. Which, sorry, but I haven't been in the mood, and there's always something else to do. You know, I'm supposed to mow the lawn this weekend. I want to work on the dock this weekend. I want to set up more Halloween decorations because I have like 3 or 4 totes of that stuff, and I have set up because I got 5-foot skeletons this year. Last year I got 3-foot skeletons and 18-inch skeletons. I also am setting up a S&M chair, which I was going to have skeletons in it that will be one misbehaving and one behaving with punishment. But that's a matter of whether or not it comes because when I ordered it, I didn't know, but it's coming from Thailand, so it's going through customs to go through multiple countries. So I may or may not see it in time for the party, which kind of sucks if I don't see it. But if I end up seeing it in time for the party, then my skeletons will be getting busy, and that's a teaser to something because on November 2nd there'll be a video of what the setup for the party is before the party. Like I'll film it during the day and at night, and I'll put night first, and then you'll be able to see it during the day because the haunted walk, I don't know how much of that you're going to be able to see at night. So I'm trying to do both, and the layout you're not going to be able to see the black lights or all that stuff during the daytime, so you'll be able to see both. But I don't have a whole lot going on tonight, which is why I wasn't sure if I was going to do this video or not. And obviously, you guys don't have much going on because I still don't know what a black zookeeper is. I expected probably something offensive, but I'm not going there. And I tend to be offensive, but I'm not racist, so I don't go into that kind of stuff. I don't care. Like everybody I work with, not everybody, but almost everybody I work with is black. All of the management here is black. We get along stellar because they're good people, and good people is all that matters. I agree more with Martin Luther King's ideology than what current society pushes with race baiting bullshit, which is all controlled by the Democrat Party. But I did have to explain to some of my coworkers why Martin Luther King Day was a holiday, which is unfortunate. And then because my birthday is Juneteenth, I get to explain that every year. And I don't really agree with Juneteenth being the holiday that celebrates Texas being the last state to stop rebelling against the Emancipation Proclamation. I think if it's going to be a holiday, it should be the day that the Emancipation Proclamation was created as opposed to the last state that stopped rebelling from it. But, I didn't make it a holiday. It just happens to be my birthday, and now I get holiday pay for my birthday. I don't get the day off still, but that's because I work night shift. And, I wouldn't mind getting the day off paid every year. It would, But once you hit 21, birthdays don't matter that much. If you're celebrating your birthday, it's, I mean, maybe like with family, you make a bigger deal out of it. But for me, birthdays don't really matter. When I was on the road, I didn't go home for my birthday most of the time. I have, but I mean, of the 6 years I was long haul, I didn't go home. So, it is what it is. Anyway, since chat isn't really rolling and I don't have anything to say, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. Thanks for watching. I'll see all my friends in my next video.